Josh, pardon my speaking level. I am speaking low because we are in an absolute life and death rescue effort as we speak. We're in the city of Gaziantep. Behind us is an apartment building that was collapsed during the terrible earthquakes of Monday, and there's a team of rescue workers right now that are clearing away the rubble, trying to find life. I'm going to step away and let my cameraman Ben give you a good view of what is going on. We've been watching this for several hours. Yes, imagine that being a 5-story apartment building. It just went down like a pancake, and what they've been doing for the last couple of hours is clearing away all the rubble using heavy equipment as well as their hands, as well as picks and shovels, carrying it away in blankets, trying to get to who they think is under there. They've been using noise sensors, actually dropping down microphones down holes, and they are hearing somebody. They are thinking that there are people or persons or a person still alive there. They're conferring about what they do next. They're standing around a hole that they've drilled into the concrete, and they're trying to figure out how to get down there. And this has been going on, again, the past couple of hours, and right now, again, we are in the middle of a very bustling city, and all is quiet here while people are trying to figure out how to save lives. Again, we've heard there might be 1, 2, maybe 3 children, maybe a mother down there, maybe, sadly, others who have died in the wreck. The bodies are also down there, and that's the combination of things that we are looking at in this whole region, Josh. The death toll now up to 11,000 in both southern Turkey and northern Syria. Injury, 50,000 homeless, about 500,000. The numbers just keep piling up, and we're seeing these kinds of scenes, these kinds of desperate rescue scenes played out over and over again. There's something like 60,000 first aid workers for Turkey, and about 70 countries around the world are pitching in, including the United States. 2 teams of search and rescue folks from the Fairfax Fire Department in Virginia, as well as from the Los Angeles Fire Department, have flown in today. They'll be at work tomorrow getting involved, and there's no time to lose. Turkish President Erdogan was in the region today, and he had to tell his people patience, because they are running out of patience. Not only have their loved ones either been killed or are still missing, but they're also without food, without oil, without gas, without energy, without heat. There's a lot of suffering all throughout this region. I'll pull back one more time, Josh, and take a look at the scene again. It is one of drama. It is one of tension, and you can see they are just trying to figure out what to do next, how to reach this person or persons which they hope are alive without collapsing the concrete down and leaving them in a worse situation. These hours are critical because the experts say it takes within about 3 days after an earthquake, under the conditions that we are now, and it is very cold, no one can survive. So that's why everybody is focusing on trying to find anybody who is left in the rubble, basically in the next 12 hours, Josh.
And it sounds like they do still have hope that there are people who are alive under there. I know when you're talking about an earthquake that happened Monday morning, it has been several days, of course, but it sounds like at least in some of these situations, they do have hope that those people who are trapped are still alive.
There could be some interesting circumstances. First of all, that there's enough of a space around them so they weren't injured. Also space with some openings that could provide them some air. In very lucky cases, if it's an apartment or something like that, there might be even some food nearby, some crackers or something. We've seen these kinds of situations. I've covered several earthquakes, Josh, and I have seen somebody pulled out of the rubble alive after 5 days, but that was in a warm situation, actually here in Turkey back about 20 years ago. And so the bitter cold that we've been facing, particularly at night, was not a problem at that time. So there are situations that could allow for life to exist, and these guys live in eternal hope that they can save somebody, and they have been struggling and working very hard at that, Josh.
All right, Greg Palkot there with Fox News. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks, Josh.